Session 15 of Managerial Communication of second semester BBA of Mangalore University. In this session, we shall study about non-verbal communication. The communication without using words such as gesture, body language, facial expression is called non-verbal communication. Often non-verbal expressions supplement the verbal communication. The teacher may allow a student to enter the class simply by gesture. Types of non-verbal communication. Some of the types are body language, facial expressions, posture, gestures, touch, proxemics, appearance and artifacts, paralanguage. Body language. To communicate with body language is called kinesics communication. It is a form of non-verbal communication. Kinesics may be defined as the study of the body movements, gestures, facial expressions, etc. as a means of communication. Facial expressions. Face is the most expressive part of the body. The types of facial expressions distinctly reveal happiness, sadness, fear, anger, etc. The expressions and their meaning are almost universal across cultures. From the facial expressions of a speaker, it is possible to infer whether he is confident, excited, angry, shy, confused, or tired. A slack face of the speaker may indicate that he is not comfortable with his speech. Posture. Posture is the way a person stands or sits. The posture of a person while speaking indicates his mental state, whether he is relaxed, he is competent, he is attentive, or he is impatient. A lot can be inferred about the social standing of a person by observing the person's posture. Gestures. Gesture is another non-verbal communication in which bodily parts, that is hands or face, move to communicate the message either in place of or in conjunction with the speech. There are three main types of gestures: adapters, emblems, and illustrators. Adapters are touching behavior and movement that can be targeted towards the self, objects, or others. In general, it results from anxiety or uneasiness. Emblems are gestures that serve the name purpose as a word. Illustrators are the gestures to indicate the size or shape of an object. Illustrators are used subconsciously and are largely involuntary. Example of illustrators is to make gestures while speaking on telephone, although the other person is not seen. Touch or haptics is the notion of interaction through touch. The non-verbal form of communication, touch, carries ethical and moral implications in educational practice. A pat by the teacher on the back of the student is a sign of encouragement, and it is many times more powerful than a verbal communication. Proxemics. It refers to the study of human space and distance in communication. While talking to an unknown person, we keep a safe distance, and if we come closer, we feel uncomfortable. But while conversing with a friend, the space shrinks. Appearance and artifacts. In non-verbal communication, appearance also plays an important role because the first impression on the other person created by how one looks. Appearance has two components: physical characteristics and the artifacts, that is, how the body is covered or adorned. Factors such as height, physique, shape, weight, these contribute to making the physical appearance attractive or otherwise. Although to some extent one does not have control over these aspects, research shows that an attractive personality has distinct advantage in initiating a communication. Natural physical disadvantage can be to some extent overcome by covering the body with attractive clothes and other artifacts such as jewelry, visible body art, hairstyle, and other political, social, and cultural symbols. Paralanguage. Any nonverbal action that supports words is called paralanguage, which is also known as vocalic. According to a study, up to 90% of communication is non-verbal. Getting one's message across is made easier through voice inflection, facial expression, and body gestures. References.